What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another reaction. In this one, we have Peter Dutton speaking out against Donald Trump's new tariffs will damage the relationship. Before we dive into this video, if you guys happen to enjoy, please don't forget to smash that subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up. Let's find out what's going on here.
We have to leave it there. The opposition leader, Peter Dutton.
An incredibly important issue for our country. I think it's very important for the United States and for the Trump administration to hear that there is a bipartisan position in relation to the Prime Minister's call to remove this tariff from a very close and dear ally of the United States. I want there to be a very clear message to the Trump administration that we don't believe that this tariff should be put in place, and if it remains in place, then I believe it will damage the relationship between the United States and Australia.
I didn't know. I knew tariffs was about to be put on Mexico, Canada, and China, but did he not pull all those tariffs back? Did he not end up taking all those back? I'm not sure. And I didn't know there was a tariff on Australia. When did that happen? And what kind of tariffs does Australia have now?
We have an incredible relationship with the United States, long-standing. We've fought for over 100 years, side by side with the United States. They're obviously part of the Five Eyes Compact. There is clearly a very important people-to-people link that has spanned generations through the different arrangements that we've had in the trade space, in science, in many areas of mutual endeavour. We've done a lot of work with the United States clearly to try and provide support and stability, whether that's in Iraq or whether it's in Afghanistan, whether it's in our near region. This is an incredibly...
So Peter Dutton, bro, we've been partners. We've been fighting together for the last 100 years. We've been great allies for so long. We this. He said we this. Why would you want to give us tariffs? Why would you want to put tariffs on the great country of Australia, who we like this? Anything y'all need, we got y'all, right? We agreed to the AUKUS deal. It's such a great partnership here. Why would you want to do anything to damage that relationship?
Important relationship, and I want to make sure that we have the strongest possible relationship, and tariffs are not warranted against Australia, particularly because we have a trade surplus with the United States. So I want to make that very clear. I just also make mention of the fact that I spoke with Peter Malinauskas this morning from South Australia in relation to the situation around Whyalla, which obviously is a difficult and precarious issue. And I said to the Premier that as a coalition we'd be very keen to work closely with the South Australian government to do whatever we can to make sure that we can preserve jobs and that industry in South Australia. And I'd spoken this morning also with my colleagues Rowan Ramsey and James Stevens and Tony Passon in relation to that same issue. It's
what industry was it? Was it dang? Because I remember watching a video recently where they said Australia had broke some agreement with America that they weren't gonna make a certain aluminum. Is it aluminum that we're talking about? And they said Australia went over the amount that they said they were going to keep it low, but they went over that amount, and so now there's going to be a tariff placed because it's destroying American aluminum markets. Is this what we're talking about? Is that what got tariff or what?
It's an incredibly worrying situation in Whyalla, and as a result of the Albanese government's energy policy, they're making it harder and harder for these businesses to survive and operate. So
okay,
it was
so
an important discussion this morning, so I'm happy to take any questions.
Mr. Dutton, do you welcome Donald Trump confirming that the strategy's been considered for exemptions? Do you think this is a success for Anthony Albanese, and would have you handled the situation any differently?
Look, I think it's a statement of fact that the Prime Minister has made the relationship more difficult through his previous comments, the comments of Penny Wong and comments obviously of Ambassador Rudd, which were deeply personal in nature, and the President will have noticed those comments. So I think it's very difficult when that's the starting point in the relationship. But what's important now is that the Trump administration hears that there is a bipartisan position in Australia to stand up for our national interest, and that national interest is best served by a removal of the tariff as it applies to Australia. And if it stays in place, then I think it damages the relationship, and I've been very clear about that. Yes, mate.
So I just don't know what exactly the tariff is about. What is the tariff on? Anybody hit me in the comment section. I really appreciate it.
If the tariffs do go ahead, do you consider that
On
purely the fault
on
of Donald
Australia.
Trump, or do you blame squarely at Anthony Albanese for it?
Well, it's a decision of the Trump administration, and I don't think it's warranted. And I strongly support the Prime Minister in his call for the tariff to be reduced. We are a surplus trading nation with the United States. I think there's an incredible opportunity for us to do a lot more work and with the United States in the trade space. I think there's an enormous opportunity for us in AUKUS, both Pillar 1 and Pillar 2, which was negotiated by the coalition government. I think there's enormous opportunity for us in the civil nuclear industry as we grow that here in Australia. That is a huge trading opportunity with the United States, and I'm sure the Trump administration would embrace those opportunities. And that's a big part of the reason as to why we don't want tariffs put in place against Australia.
Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Again, I don't know. Is it just a blanket tariff on all imports from Australia, or is it certain tariff for certain materials, certain what's the word I'm looking for? Certain companies, certain products. I'm not sure exactly what I'm looking for, but y'all talk to me in the comment section. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to subscribe, get a video a thumbs up, and check out the next one. I'll see y'all next time.